Hi, I'm Birhanu, a counseling psychologist. In this video, we are going to discuss about making demands as part of our discussion on problematic thinking patterns. Making demands is one of the big thinking errors. When you make demands, you're expecting yourself, others, and the world to follow your rules and to never break them. But the chances are high that things wouldn't go your way, and this could lead you to emotional disturbance. Imagine that you have a preference to be treated politely. So you tell yourself something like, I want to be treated politely, but I don't absolutely have to be treated this way. I can stand a bit of impolite behavior. Now imagine that you turn this preference into a demand. So you tell yourself something like, I must be treated politely, and I can't stand it if I'm not. Can you see how the preference allows you to deal with impolite behavior from others without leading you to unhealthy anger? Can you see how the demand may give rise to unhealthy anger and other unhealthy negative emotions? Make your life better by being more flexible in your thinking. As we always do in cognitive behavioral therapy, we'll use questions to help you be flexible in your thinking. Let's go to the questions. The first question that you need to ask yourself is, what kind of language am I using in my head? Am I using terms such as must or have to? We usually do self-talk that we may not be conscious of. Some of the self-talks are helpful, while others are not. Take your time and assess what's going on in your head. Question number 2. Am I accepting that other people have their own rules and use their own free will? We normally believe that everyone is entitled to his or her rules and principles, and that they need to be respected, as long as it doesn't cause any harm. But when it comes to the reality, we may tend to consider that our rules are the only right ones and expect others to conform to that and to come to our camp. If they don't, we will experience unhealthy bad feelings. Hence, take your time and examine what your expectation of others is in this regard. Question number 3. Is it possible for me to have my own standards, but also allow myself and others to fall short of these standards? Being demanding, we sometimes are unfairly perfectionist towards us and others. Take your time and examine if you are gracious enough to allow yourself and others to make mistakes. Question number 4. Is my demand realistic? We sometimes are not mindful of the details in seeing a situation in its entirety and tend to listen only to what is running in our head. Again, take your time and try to see if you have considered all the possible contributing factors that have made the situation not to be the way you wanted it to be. Question number 5. Is my demand ultimately helping me? Being right in the eyes of one's standard doesn't necessarily make things helpful. Not all things are uncompromisable. There are times when we may compromise our standard if it's not helpful to us or others. What does your demand serve? Make sure if it's helpful to keep your demands. Our last question will be, how can I keep my standards and ideals but turn my demands into preferences? According to Albert Ellis, the founder of rational emotive behavioral therapy, standards and ideals become unhelpful when they are made to be demands instead of being preferences. Again, take your time and examine your words in stating your demands and how you can change your demanding language into a preference. And this is what I have for today. I hope you have benefited from the video. If you have found it helpful, please do not forget to smash the thumbs up button and to share it to your friends. I also would love to hear your comments. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. See you in my next video.